The intro playing? You gonna put music playing? I ain't doing it. Yeah. Shout out to the castle. Game Point, anti-fiction. Get you some.
Welcome back. Episode 59, greatest sports podcast show of all time. Game Point brought to you by Anti-Fiction TV. Each and every Friday morning, you know where to find us, YouTube, 9 a.m. Whole gang with us here today. I can't even do my point. Got my dog Jay with me, dog Verb, dog Varr with me, dog Markus with me. You know, whole gang here. Regular occurrence on the show. Everybody here except Markus. We can throw a quick little, you know what I'm saying, let you know, let the people know. It's my dog Markus. He is founder of Anti-Up Consulting. You know what we talking about? And the host of Media Marcus Daily Stream, man. Talk to the people. What you got to say, man?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's exciting to get on with you guys. I've definitely been talking sports for a very long time, but really been in the streaming podcast business for about 7 years now, and really kicking off the Media Marcus this year and talking more than sports because we're all the more than sports, right? We're not just sports, right? We're family men, we're black men, we're community men, all of those things. So I try to talk more than sports now, but sports is still my bag, so let's get into them, Jim.
Listen, I heard you got a bet line for us, man.
Too.
Yeah, I got a bet for you guys. I mean, I'm ready when you are. Just let me know.
Hey,
talk about it.
All right, listen. So I'm going to go with the San Francisco 49ers plus the 2 points right now. Whatever the closing line is. So this is what I do. I bet 5 minutes before the game on the line. Closing line, because closing line value has a ton of values. You can think about sports betting. Really, the sharpest bet is bet when the line first comes out and when it's right about the game is right about to start. So those are kind of the sharpest lines you're going to get. And me, I've always leaned into my numbers, my stats, my data. That's what I put that's where I put the time in. And you get that information. One of the things that I know is all NFC West coaches as road dogs, they're all over 58% or greater. So all of these coaches, you think about Sean McVay, you think about Kyle Shanahan, Mike McDonald. Who else is in the NFC West? There's one more team. I'm losing right now, but whatever. All of these coaches in the NFC West, they cover against the spread at a high rate as road dogs. San Francisco 49ers, 21-15 against the spread in this spot. Last time they were in this spot was against the Buccaneers a couple weeks ago. They did not cover. So this one I'm all over. And for me as a sports bettor, I'm willing to bet every time on a coach that covers on a number. So if you're covering at 65%, I'll bet with you every single game in this spot because you're going to cover 65% of the time. And as a sports bettor, that's all I need to do to win. So NFC West road dogs, I'm always willing to ride. And the San Francisco 49ers are catching 2 points versus the Houston Texans, the god-awful Houston Texans, who I just watched Monday night. They're not very good. I do think they're going to play probably a little better, but Nico Collins is out with a concussion. Doesn't look like he's going to play. San Francisco 49ers, they're really getting, I know they got a lot of injuries, but they seem to get up for these games as a road underdog. All NFC West teams do under their current regime. So my best bet is the San Francisco 49ers plus the points, plus 2 points. We're going to catch it right before the game, 5 minutes before the game starts. That's the time to bet this line because that's the closing line. That's where all the data is. San Francisco 49ers, best bet, plus 2.
Talk to the people, man. That was data right there.
Go with it, man.
Hey, you know what to do with it. He just stole Jay's segment. Anyway, Jay's other segment. Jay, why you mad, man? What's going on?
First of all, how you steal my segment? Listen,
it don't take one time, man.
We got two different audiences, man. You know what I'm saying? He doing the strategic thing. I'm the nigga. If you want to win a Hellcat, lock in with me. You know what I'm saying?
Almost had 1,400 tonight.
You know what I'm saying? It's a different mentality, man. It's like it's really, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you why I'm mad today. I don't think I'm mad today, actually. Okay. I know. I don't have a reason to be mad today. Rare days like that. I could give a damn about the Hornets. You know what? When I joined the stream, you talking about the Heat again, talking shit about the Heat. That's what pissed me off today, too.
I didn't talk bad about them. I was just saying,
you slighted some Heat players.
Y'all put y'all faith in Gabe Vincent once before. Y'all told me he was a good player.
You see that's what he's doing. All right, man.
Y'all told me that. I didn't say that.
Oh boy.
Man.
Anyway, man, America's favorite segment. We got a lot of people today, so it's fun. A little bit of this or that. So, hey, this is the numbers now. Though you can't argue with the numbers. Player A, career averages 19.2 points per game, 3.2 assists, 9.3 assists, 1.2 steals. Player B, 21.2, 7 boards a game, 8 assists a game, 1.6 steals. Going player A or player B?
I'm gonna say player
How many rebounds player A averaging?
3.6. You got in there and mixed it up a little bit, almost 4.
18, 3, and 8.
18, 4. You can round it to 4. You can go 3.5. No, 19, 3.6, 9.3 for player A. So basically, career 19, 4, and 9, call it.
And player B was what?
Player B is career 21, 7, and 8. And steals pretty much the same, 2 steals.
I'm going player B.
Player B, thank you. Who else we got? Where we at?
A. I know what this
player
is
A,
already.
Player A, player B, where else we at?
I said what I said.
Staying on it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Give me player B, man. You need points to win, so give me
Player
player
B.
B with those almost double digits in reps. 7.
What's the splits, man? Nah, I ain't gonna. I do player B.
It's a dead giveaway, but you know.
Yeah, I already know.
No, y'all want the splits. No, we want the splits. No, y'all care so much about efficiency. Let's talk about it. Player A with 45.
We know who this is now. You might as well say the players.
Player B, bro.
We know who this is.
I'm glad you said player B, but we still gonna do these splits just because. Player A with 45 from the field, 29 from 3, 76 from the free throw line. Player B was 44 from the field, 31 from 3, and 77 from the free throw line.
Oh,
we got player B, right?
Player B, bro. Yeah.
Player B, right?
Yeah.
Player A is Isaiah Thomas. Player B is Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, ain't mad at that.
Better all-time point guard. We talk about it later. Anyway, another one that just pissed me off. So we got
You
another
talking about
this
IT who? Which IT?
Zeke, the one you said is
yeah.
Nah, I knew it was, bro.
Hey, y'all said player B. That's A.
I knew it was.
No,
I said player A.
That's my bad. Jay did say player A. So we got another one.
My bad.
We'll breeze through this one too, man. Player A, career averages 21, 6 boards, 7.4 assists, 1.5 steals. Player B, 18.1 points per game, 3.2 steals, 5 assists per game. You going player A or player B?
I think player A on this one.
Okay.
I'm
like a multiple choice
Jay,
quiz.
Jay
I'm gonna go with the
like
same.
He knows what he's talking about, man.
I'm gonna
go player B.
No, that's cool, Verb. Player A, LaMelo Ball. Player B, Jalen Brunson. All right, that's career averages right there. Yeah. Somebody's top 3. Career 18
numbers.
Career 18 points per game, man.
I went to watch this.
Who?
Oh yeah, LaMelo good, bro. He just
for sure. Yeah, definitely. Hey, definitely entertaining.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not gonna do that entertaining. Hey.
Well, it is. It's entertaining basketball. People like flashy basketball. It ain't gotta be.
I do got a question
basketball.
though. Do y'all think Jalen Brunson is a superstar?
Yeah. I mean, he play in New York, so he is by default.
You gotta
by
factor
default,
that in.
like
New York,
hooping
you gotta
too.
factor that in.
You can't.
That's crazy.
In New York, all of a sudden they deem superstars. No, nigga.
I think he's an all-star for sure.
Not a superstar.
Respect on his motherfucking
a lot of people agree with Varr though. I think he's a superstar too because he's good.
Because he's in New York.
He's good. He's in New York, but he's been in the top 10, top 5 in MVP talks too. So you can't say not a superstar. But a lot of people been saying that he's like friends. He's really not.
If he was in Sacramento averaging the same numbers, would he be a superstar?
You say he's like who?
Is Sacramento making it to the Western Conference Finals? If they are, yes, absolutely.
I think that's what it's about.
He like an all-star, man.
He was showing up. He was stepping up.
Yeah, bro.
Defensively, you can attack him. All right, they were taking advantage of that. But offensively, he was that boy in New York at the Garden. Them lights, man. That's definitely different. I think he's a superstar.
I'm with you.
New York, man. New York superstar. Anyway, we keep it with the NBA talk, man. Opening night, well, as we record opening night, when y'all see this, will be about 4 or 5 games in, but or about 3 games in. Season's back. Finals predictions. We starting off. We're gonna be, man. Who y'all got in the finals? East versus West.
Let our guests go.
I know you gotta roll with your boy.
The East, I can't really pick from the East. The East falls wide open. You feel me? The West, I don't really see. OKC came out. I don't really see nobody really stopping them from going back. If they do, it's gonna be a tough matchup. The East, like I said, I can't really predict who coming out of the East right now.
It's wide open. East is definitely wide open. What you got for the people, Mark? You got East out of West.
No, I mean I gotta agree with Varr. One thing that I love a champion, right? I love people that get over that hump, come together as a team, figure out how to win and become champions. And once they do that, you see that following year, they do not want to give that up. They are resilient. They have that DNA. So I gotta go with OKC from the West until someone knocks them off. As much as I love the Houston Rockets, I need to see them. Last night Rockets didn't get it done, but I got to go with OKC because champions they have a different DNA. But as far as the East, look, man, I know the Knicks gonna be around, but my Orlando Magic, baby, we're undefeated. Shout out to my guy Paulo, Desmond Bain, Franz Wagner, all over 20+ points tonight in game one. I think that as long as we continue to build and get a sort of camaraderie. Paulo didn't play too well as far as efficiency tonight, but as long as we do that and play well defensively with the Jalen Suggs coming back, I have my Orlando Magic in the NBA Finals facing the OKC Thunder. Will probably wash us, but we're not there yet. Just as long as we get to the finals, we'll be all right and take it from there.
Go ahead, Jay.
Knicks, bro. I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. Knicks out the East, bro. It's time. It's time, and I really cannot wait for when the Knicks win the finals. Y'all gonna hate me on this show. I promise you will.
What?
Especially you,
the
Stu.
Knicks are not gonna win the
finals. You talk so much shit about
Jalen
Brunson. Well, guess what? You can tune in. Make sure you buy NBA.
Cat will be Finals MVP if they do
Trae Young, so you can see Trae Young play basketball. Okay. Make sure you tune into the CW Bounce TV so you can watch Trae Young. To a losing record.
Hey, the Hawks will take the Knicks right now.
Meanwhile, prime time, New York Knicks
Bounce
basketball.
TV is crazy.
That's all I'm saying. New York Knicks basketball, man. They coming out the East, and honestly, bro, I could pick the Thunder for the West, but I feel like it's a little more complicated than that. I feel like they're not gonna wash through the West, bro. No. I can see them losing to a number of different teams. Like it can go left. It really can, bro. Especially because I feel like they have a target on their back. I feel like they have a target on their back, and the West is experienced, bro. Like they got stars who have been there. You know what I'm saying? That have rings. They have that championship experience. So
they're not young like them boys, though. And I will say this: if Chet, J-Dub didn't play. If Chet play like that the whole year, it's a wrap, bro. Them boys.
What bothered me though is I guess specifically talking about that game. When the Rockets were doubling Shea, he was pretty much ineffective. I was like, I don't understand why more teams don't do this just to beat the Thunder, especially with J-Dub out there. And then they started letting him play one-on-one in the fourth quarter. And you see what I didn't understand that.
I felt like when Asar got hurt, that changed everything. So that fourth quarter, that's kind of when he got hurt, and then the game kind of changed direction from there.
And also
with all the foul trouble and everything, it just
was a lot of foul trouble. A lot of ticky-tack fouls in the stretch, some would say.
I would say this: they were letting them boys hack at the beginning of them first 3 quarters.
Oh yeah, the beginning of the game was very physical. It was a very. It
looked
very
like
physical.
I know we back on NBC. It looked like 90s basketball to me. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy.
I'm about to say what I will say about the Rockets. They can be all right, but they're gonna need a point guard bad. It was too much of KD getting looked off last night. It was too much of that. Like, and it's like he didn't demand the ball, but like I said, KD's probably just letting him figure out. Like, hey, I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all way, see how it go. And then, hey, when it's time.
That's definitely one thing I like about him too. Like he was letting them boys.
Yeah, he was chilling. I think Reed Shepherd can grow into a point guard. Thompson, he's not a point guard. He's a basketball player, but he's not I don't see a point guard fitting. No, hey, over 26 and a half. He hit it last night.
No, I'm say he's good.
Yeah, but as much as I love Durant, though, I feel like we give him a little pass here.
You don't want me to get started. Hey, you too well. You my dog right now.
Oh no, I'm with you.
Yeah. I mean, and he hasn't played NBA basketball since April, right? That's a lot of months off. So I do give him that. But towards the end of that game, he may have that missed free throw at the end of regulation. They would have went up 3. Instead, they were up 2. SGA goes up, ties the game, OT. But he also had I got some here, but a couple turnovers.
Dribble off the foot,
some silly fouls, and even he was about to have another turnover in the baseline.
He called timeout. He about to have a tick.
You talking about that?
Jabari hits the 3, so he got bailed out from that. I didn't think KD played too well down the stretch. He did have that and one late, but I thought he should have went down there and posted up a couple times, take a little breather off of the young guys. But it's just game one, so I understand.
Yes,
I felt with what you're saying, I do feel like, especially the fourth quarter towards like the last 5 minutes, I felt he should have been the point guard of the team. I felt like just do because I've seen him do it with OKC, and to me, they had his best year as MVP. I know that was a long time ago, but still, I feel like you take the pressure off those young guys. But like Stu just said, he wanted KD wanted them younger guys to get that experience.
Gotta give credit to Lou Dort, man. Lou Dort was on
he
ball
defended
pressure
that
with
year.
KD the whole time. So
Yeah,
I mean, for KD
sure.
to try to bring the ball up with that much pressure just constantly on him, that had just exerted a lot of energy, and
I would say this
it
though,
wouldn't have went well.
Dort and Caruso are like extreme.
Now, Cruz is a huge
Like-
difference maker. Yeah, they
like,
hack.
they
Hey,
are hacks,
don't forget
man.
Casey. Don't forget Casey.
Oh,
yeah,
That
he
boy
hack
around
too,
playing
but they all
football, yeah.
hacks, bro. Yeah, so that
He said they all hacks.
some of that stuff they letting go. But with my picks, man, I would love for the Rockets to be there, but I'm gonna go with OKC. I think Denver has a chance to be there as well. Those would be probably the three teams I would think would get there, and then on the East, man, you got the Knicks and the Cavs to me. So I would say I would like to be. I would like to see the Hawks there, but I know that's.
I was about to say Hawks are the
Yeah, please.
Yeah, but,
Hawks are the
skip
Magic
that.
for me.
Don't
Hawks
do
are
it.
the
please,
Magic.
but
Don't
I'm not mad at the Magic either, but I'll probably go with OKC versus Cleveland.
So
I think that's gonna be the finals.
I'm hearing no love for the Lakers here. Nobody got the Lakers making the finals.
I got us going there, you feel me? But until we get rid of LeBron, you feel me?
Hey, I texted my homeboy last night after Luka hit like the step back three right before, not even step back. I think it was like 10 feet behind the arc right before the half.
Our offense.
I said, bro, this Luka team, y'all go ahead and trade, bro. Because
our offense looked horrible last night, bro. Horrible.
Niggas finally seeing how bad DeAndre Ayton is. And again, another person people were trying to tell me was gonna make a difference for the Lakers. Like,
It sound like another scapegoat, bro. You know what?
this is coming.
It
For him.
definitely
This is coming for him. But he gonna deserve his scapegoat status because he's just not good.
So, but all he has to, I think he be worried about scoring too much, bro. Just
I think he don't give a fuck
and
about
play
basketball.
defense.
I think he don't want to play basketball.
He's seen. I know you supposed to have fun while playing the sport, bro. But he just seemed too like giggly during the game for me, bro.
He
didn't seem like he was taking it serious at all. And like that, he was just boiling my skin, bro. Like,
I mean, the nigga got brown braids, bro. You see what?
She was talking about that. What made him do that? It's like, bro,
how much serious can he be, bro?
It's like they ain't even a regular dye. You had to mix some shit to get that color.
Hey, yo, I don't know who Cuz think he is. Not that.
I ate the fool, man.
Not
Anyway,
that.
we got finals prediction. Y'all got some MVP predictions?
I don't know. Too early to tell.
Too early? Come on,
It
man.
is gonna be tough. If I had to say,
It's a hot take show.
I feel like Giannis need another one. You feel me? But if his team ain't playing too well, they ain't gonna bless him.
I mean, he might be in New York. Honestly, they say he's gonna be there by February. He might get traded for Jalen Brunson. You never know.
If Giannis go to New York, I got New York coming out the East.
For Jalen Brunson?
Why not? Hey, if I'm the Bucks, why would you trade for anything? Listen, I'm just playing. But I mean, they probably had to give up OG and what's the other one? They got 6 of the same nigga.
You would have to give up a lot to get Giannis, bro.
Oh yeah, you gonna have to give up.
If Jalen Brunson's in it, you give up Jalen Brunson another player in the pick, and that'll be fine.
That'd be fine. Yeah, I don't think Jalen Brunson's untouchable for Giannis. Like,
what about Cat?
No, I'm with you. I'm definitely with you. Nobody's untouchable.
Can't put Cat on the move.
No,
Cat or Giannis.
I would want to pair Cat with Giannis. I think
that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
That spacing would be wild.
That's insane,
that Cat
bro.
spacing shooting, yeah, that'd be crazy.
But that screen and roll would be crazy, bro. I'm telling you, man.
That's like a 10 times better version of Miles Turner.
Yeah, bro. So
well, I mean, be fair, Miles Turner probably protects the rim better, but you know, that's neither here nor there. MVP. So we got one Giannis. Steph got another one in him. Shea repeat.
I actually got them
Bankero.
like going to be down in the final little fight for the championship. The Warriors were they went on like a 21-8 run towards the end of the season when they acquired Jimmy.
Yeah.
So I think once they get a full season with that and put that all together, they're gonna be a tough matchup to deal with too. And I feel like they was great. Get the Timberwolves out of there if Curry don't get hurt, but that's a shoulda, coulda, woulda. But it was, I don't know. I think that could have went another way though if he was still on the floor. But availability is the best ability, man.
Oh yeah, every time.
So
Christian Braun, new contract, 125 million. How we feeling about that, man? I'm all in favor of people getting their money, but damn.
I gotta be honest. I feel great about it. It makes me feel like my value as a person is going up. You know what I mean? Like I once heard that it's not about what you're worth; it's about what you can negotiate.
Yeah,
and I mean, this is a hell of a deal. This is this guy won a championship, right? He was a part of that championship. You know, with Joker and the guys in Denver. And he plays a pivotal part for them. You kind of want to retain your talent. And the NBA now is about retaining talent. And if you have to move on from them in a year or two, they're an asset, right? So from my perspective, it's like, yo, get your money in any way you can. And if you got to go move and you got to get shipped out to Utah in a year or two, oh well. There's banks in Utah as well. The checks clear in Utah as well. So I'm happy for him. I'm definitely these guys work all their lives. You know what I mean, to get to this point. $25 million. That's outstanding for him and his family. So that's what I'm about. You know what I mean? I kind of keep it and try to bring it back to like a human aspect. So super happy for him. But yeah, if you can get that check, man, listen, get that.
Yeah, definitely.
All that sound good, and I'm with you. I'm happy for the brother. All that stuff. But 125 for what he do is insane.
Come on, for a white
relative NBA players though.
I was thinking
nobody say
for
that is crazy.
I haven't seen it too often.
If he getting 125, what is the Lakers about to give Austin Reeves?
We didn't already talk. Austin Reeves getting a max contract. We didn't discuss this several times, Verb.
I'm just saying though, that's crazy.
For Austin Reeves on the move too, bro.
Oh, hey, that's refreshing.
He gonna get it
right
200 or whatever his max is.
Reeves on the move, bro.
So Austin Reeves isn't untouchable, Varr?
I like Braun though.
No, bro.
You know
you
what?
the first Laker fan I heard say that. They be acting like Austin Reeves. Yeah.
In the comments one time.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I like defense. You feel me? And he don't play that. And we already got Luka. You feel me?
Him and Luka can't be a backcourt.
Although we got some kind of 3-and-D player on the court, bro. We don't have that.
Yeah, no. When his effort is bad, Luka is bad. But when he actually wants to play defense, he ain't horrible. He ain't like
he was cool. Actually, he was pretty alright last night. He wasn't terrible. He actually got a little block. I was like, all right, you playing a little bit of defense. But he definitely gonna rely on that help defense though. Somebody get past on he gonna pass.
So like, hey, you guess who you got waiting for if you're the Lakers? DeAndre Ayton. That's an elite rim protection right there, man.
Defensive anchor.
I don't know what you're gonna do right there once you blow past Luka and Austin Reeves. I don't know what you're gonna do right there. But I hope LeBron ain't rotating over. Anyway, Dyson Daniels. 4 for $100 million. At least he was all NBA. All defensive.
Mr. Stocks.
Mr. Stocks steals and blocks. Mr. can't bring it up court on me.
I can justify this
one.
Yeah,
I can justify this one, bro. And I feel like he's very important for that team. Not to say Christian Brown.
Christian Brown ain't important.
I'm saying, but Christian Brown, the first white boy I seen that really ain't got no shot like that. Getting paid
really a slasher,
at that position. You know what I'm saying? He played like he black, low key. Minus the handles and stuff, the athleticism. Is what I'm saying. But anyways, bro, back to Dyson Daniels. Hey,
he the scatterboard of the league.
Exactly. But Dyson Daniels played crazy, bro. I feel like he earned that money for sure. The Hawks need more of that. You know what I'm saying? Because
they got some defenders now. Hey, you sleeping on the Hawks, man?
The star of the team. He can't. He a traffic cone. But that's
it's okay. When you average 27 and 12, I mean.
Off bad efficiency. I'm with you. I got you.
Okay. Like Jalen Brunson don't shoot tour dates.
I think the total shooting percentage is not that bad though.
It's really not. Good. We be acting like Jalen Brunson don't be 3 of 29 in the playoff.
Yeah. As bad as you think Jalen Brunson is, Trae Young was twice as bad shooting. Really. What was his field goal percentage? Like 41? I'm just saying, bro. 41
I agree with Jay. The contract, I think this is a good contract. 4 years, $100 million. That's real good for what he do. I think that the Hawks are headed in the right direction. Like I said, they added all the good pieces around on the defense to cover up for the mishaps that the young point guard has on the offensive. on the defensive side. So this year they have to stay healthy. Porzingis got to stay healthy, and I think the Hawks will be just fine, bro, for sure.
Yeah, I like what the Hawks are doing. I mean, you got this defensive liability in Trae Young, who will offensively get it started, get it going, get others involved, throw them lobs, all of that. But yeah, I like what they're doing here. I mean, they're building defensive guys around Trae Young. kind of you know what I mean, make up for what he lacks in defense. But I love what the Atlanta Hawks are doing as far as defensively. I think about the play-in game. It was one of the play-in games last season where Orlando had to play Atlanta. It was pretty close. They were strapping up. They were not allowing just get to the bucket and all of that. You had to make jump shots against them. And anytime, if a team making jumping shots against you, you kind of chalk it. But this team is getting a defensive identity after Trae Young, and that can show wonders. It didn't show wonders tonight, but it can show wonders going forward.
No, I definitely can. I guess we should focus here a little bit. Last little talk of NBA. LeBron James been a hot topic of discussion lately, man. Kind of always, I guess, in basketball. But Stephen A. Smith had some things to say. Westbrook had some things to say, man. I think Westbrook said, Bron's kind of phony. Stephen A. Smith said Bron ain't got that same type of energy for white people. That's what he said. I didn't say that.
He didn't say that. No, he said
I might have the quote wrong, but it was something to the effect of you ain't never seen LeBron talk to a white person like that.
Now he can say that because you know what I'm saying. They were talking about that guy how Stephen A. was checked by Serena Williams' husband, right? Yeah, so it goes like both ways, and I feel like Stephen A. handled. I think he stood on business for both of those against Braun and against him. It was differently, but you know what I'm saying. I feel like he still did it. With the Stephen A. situation, I think their relationship just sour, so they just going back and forth with each other.
I think they're gonna sit down and talk it out one day. I think this
eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah. But Russell Westbrook situation is different because I feel like Russ I think he keeps it real, bro. He don't really tell too many, you know what I'm saying? Like everything is straightforward. So whatever Russ says, I believe that. And we come to see that LeBron has a passive aggressive type of
very much
attitude
so.
or mindset. So he'll say this and then he'll do you know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's almost like it's a two-faced type of person. That's ugly.
That's exactly what he is.
I can see that. He does. He's a shrewd operator. He'll smile in your face if you traded behind your back.
That's nasty work, bro. That makes you want to hurt somebody. They do stuff like that, man.
Just because you got a handshake with him don't mean you stand, bro.
Yeah, just because you got a handshake don't
mean
he got a handshake
with everybody in the league.
You got a handshake with everybody. It's personal. You know what I'm saying? Hey, me and Brian got a handshake. Yeah, you're out of here, buddy.
I was gonna say it's kind of a little bit of an off point, but that's why I thought it was cool to see him on his wife podcast. That's the first time I felt like you really won't see him being calculated and thought about what he was gonna say, and like I don't know, you kind of somewhat got ideas. Oh, this nigga personality when he ain't like, I guess acting.
Oh yeah, as he getting older, he does not give a fuck.
Yeah, he was kind of letting himself out. Yeah, he was like, Brian say bitch.
Like,
he be calling women bitches. In front of his wife. Oh, you be calling other women bitches. Well, why ain't no Brian act like that.
So from my perspective, how old is LeBron? He's 40. He's 40 right now, right?
41? 40?
He about to turn 41.
He about to 41.
He'll be 41 in December, I think.
December. Yeah.
So he's 41 years old, right? It's 2025. I've heard of LeBron since like 2001, right? So that's like 24 years.
Majority of adult
been
life.
known and famous or child prodigy, et cetera, et cetera. And you know what I say to this? Of course he's fake. Why wouldn't he be fake? He's a child star. It's like, oh, I'm Hollywood. Hello, I love you, bro. Like, I don't really fuck with him. That's who. I mean, that's how he has to be. And then when when I'm at work earlier today, I was smiling. How you guys doing? When I get out of there, I'm like, man, get the hell up out. I'm ready to get up on the train and get home. So I mean, I definitely, I'm not with being fake. Like, and I think what you said, Jeremy, is real. Russell Westbrook gonna keep it 100. I don't take nothing with a grain of salt of what he has to say. And I do probably think LeBron's fake, but we've known LeBron for so long at this point. Sky will have a book acting like he's reading it, and he's not reading the book. He doesn't really just give you a summary. He's rapping lyrics that he really doesn't know. That's who LeBron is. Cowboys fan, Browns fan, wherever he's at. So, I mean, that's just how LeBron has been for 20 plus years. So it didn't surprise me to hear this. The white people comments, though, did. And you know what I mean? From our standpoint, I would definitely go. I mean, you go with a white person, you're still a black man at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, but above anything else, you a black man. Yeah.
Like,
that's why I said
as high as I am,
picking
OJ
each
was
other.
just as high as I was, right?
Mm.
And we seen. I mean, OJ did a lot of crazy shit, but
a lot of crazy stuff.
It's like, hey, at the end of the day, I am a black man, and you a black man too, Stephen A. So I'll go with you, but yeah, I'm not gonna have that same energy with Dan Gilbert. Yeah. Like, no, you know what I mean?
That's the only. Yeah. And the same thing, but I guess back to the original question, I do kind of think that was calculated with the whole Stephen A thing, because even when he started with him, it did seem a little random, and then it was also, when he did the whole thing on the Pat McAfee show, like you got the ESPN audience, and then not to make it a race or a rivalry type thing, but there's somewhat of a there are people that would like to argue who's bigger at ESPN right now. Is it Stephen A or Pat McAfee? Granted, I believe Stephen A should be grandfathered in because he's been doing this so much longer, but Pat McAfee is a fucking hit. You can't deny, like, he might be the best thing that happened to College Game Day, and I don't know when. Like, he's
the shiny new toy.
Stephen A
still. I think Stephen A still number one.
Yeah, and I can agree with it. I don't have to argue whoever you feel about how you feel about it, but I can say that's how some people see the points. Like, you went on to his show to come at me. Yeah. And then the whole little thing at the game, that was just neither one of y'all was gonna do nothing at their game, man.
At all.
I can't do it, bro. I can't listen to Stephen A. like he's just a joke, bro. Like, I respect what he do and everything, and where he started at and where he got at, but like this person, I
don't listen to him a ton anymore either.
I can't really like. It's some things that he done said that rubbed me wrong way for him to make the comment about the white people and everything like that. Like, he didn't say some things that
we didn't see you
too as a black man. So I mean,
and we've heard you openly admit how you'll kiss up to a boss and all that. So it's like
I
feel like you got it in you too. Like,
go ahead with that shit, man.
And then even I understand. Like, I always joke with people, my feelings are fluid and subject to change. But like something like as hard as he went on Kyrie about that fucking vaccine, for him to walk all that back just the other day, it's like, come on, bro. Yeah. Like, you calling for this man to retire? Like, he don't need a job. He don't need to be in the face of anything. And then for you to like walk it back is like,
Steve. I mean, at least he apologized.
Yeah, he did apologize. Like I said, and again, feelings, anything can change. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with apologize, but you didn't have to go that hard initially, though.
Facts.
You got to think about what you're doing. And I guess it comes back to LeBron point, being calculated in what you're doing and saying. So, hey, I guess it's full circle, right?
I guess I could respect a little bit more if I feel like everything he did wasn't for clicks. I know that's his job at the end of the day, but I didn't even like how he handled the Shannon Sharp situation, bro. I felt like, you know what I'm saying? When that news first broke, the first thing he went was to YouTube to talk about it for 20 minutes. And I watched that video and I'm like, bro, what are you? It was like, damn, nigga,
did you talk to Shannon yet? You talking to us?
He's like, I love the brother. I was like, come on, bro. Nah, you doing this shit for clicks. So that was.
And then when it's like, was it at the fight they saw each other? Like, it was the first time they actually talked since then. It looked like kind of having I ain't gonna say heated discussion, but a little spirited, little conversation back and forth.
Wasn't rocking with him, man.
Yeah, hey, you can argue Shannon really didn't need first take though. He was, he shouldn't have never did what he did, but he was on the astronomical climb before that shit happened. But
Shannon fucked up. I don't care.
He fucked up bad. He fucked up bad. And again, the way he talks is what made it worse, because you always talking this high and mighty and all these quotes and these country ass sayings and don't do this and I never do wrong. I always did right with it. Man, you wasn't. You was mine. Like.
I'm not gonna lie, that turned me off because I used to listen daily and he would always preach that.
Like, dropping gems and preaching,
this young girl, all of this, and I'm like, bro, you're literally
he was
talking
doing the same
about
thing.
shoes. Like, that's.
And you got her calling you like big black gorilla and all that. Like,
he should have went. He should have went holler. He should have went holler at Cherokee, one of them joints like that. What's the joint, Miss B Nasty? One of them. I don't know what he was doing, man.
He should have just took the Zion route. Just
Rob Mills, bro. Yeah, bro. He tripping.
I'm gonna say this little side note. Miss B Nasty is disgusting, bro.
She out of pocket. I ain't gonna lie. That might be too much for Shannon. He said he liked that though. He said he was. Hey,
you should know everything you know about that nigga off that.
Anyway. Exactly. Yeah, we ain't gonna discuss no more of that. Don't go watch none of that. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
It's your favorite coach, Coach S. I'm hanging out with my guys at Game Point, the pod. Tune in every Friday, 9 a.m. Let's go.
Let's go. Get it. All right, bet. Welcome back. America segment, my favorite segment, a little sneaker talk, breeze passes real quick. 5 red threes, nothing too crazy. They turn to yellow. I ain't wore these in a while.
Yeah, some wearing town.
Yeah, these old, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Shockingly, I got these. I had an old Xbox 360, one of the white dolls, like the first one, the big ones. It didn't the little Wi-Fi piece didn't work no more, and I didn't have an Ethernet cable to run into it, and I had a newer Xbox by that point in time, so I was just sitting in the corner. My homeboy needed an Xbox. You know, street dudes, they don't really keep up with games. They have one a little bit, let it go, have another one. Needed an Xbox, traded me his baby mama shoes that she never wore. It was they were too big for her. She never wore them, so traded the Xbox for that. Got me some 5 red 3s, wore them a couple times, real cool, nothing too crazy. 2012 release? 2013, my bad. So they old, they like 13 years old now. Anyway, RNT, we keep it moving. My former employer, Wells Fargo, shout out to them. So they in trouble again, as one of my homeboys used to work there, calls them Hells Fargo, because they kind of always doing something. So they got hit with a super large fine. I believe they were having fake interviews with people of color, different ethnicities, in order to meet the requirements for diversity. So they weren't even having the interview. So like they was just like, damn, actually bringing the people in and telling them no. They was just like marking that they had interviews, which I mean, I guess it's cool. At least they didn't waste nobody's time. But I mean, at the same time, you could have just brought the people in and gave them an interview. You know what I'm saying?
How did
Bert,
they find out about this? Yeah, I said, how did they
part I
find
don't
out?
know. I don't know if somebody self-reported it or somebody snitched. Or that part I don't know.
Somebody
But
got
I mean, I'm
fired.
sure it's got to be
upset.
documented. They got to go back and look, because you got to mark down what you did. So
yeah,
Better Business Bureau.
Yeah, somebody told
something
them
like that, right?
Yeah, well, like I said, my last little thing I say about it, I never talk bad about Wells Fargo. That was an employer, work for him. Hey, I got paid not to work during the pandemic, sat on my ass for 6 months, got my same check. So whatever Wells Fargo do, I don't talk bad about them. But y'all go ahead, man. What you got to say about Wells Fargo?
Man, look, bro,
Well,
that's BS. Like, how you having fake interviews? Like, now look at you, Wells Fargo. Look, you paying 85 M's out of your pocket because you got caught doing this fake interviews. I mean, literally, you just said it, Stu. Like, yo, just interview the people. Like, you don't hire them, you don't hire them, but at least they'll feel like they had an interview or whatever.
Right.
And you can say you don't want to waste their time, but I mean, time equals money, and this time equals 85 M's. So $85 million they're gonna have to pay for this nonsense. Like, literally, just bring in people and possibly hire them. Give them a fair
no
chance.
jobs for the niggas.
No job. Like, it was just ridiculous. So I'm glad that they're getting fined for this. Personally, me here, Media Marcus, I ain't speaking for nobody else. But I mean, come on.
I'm with you, but I feel like it's probably a plethora of
all banks.
businesses
Look,
to do this.
whenever one bank gets in trouble for doing something, I promise you it's covered down. They all were doing it.
That's it. Yeah, I'm about to say everybody do it.
But like I said, we all black on this panel, so I don't think any of us are batting 100% on interviews. So you gotta appreciate. Like, I know we probably been through 2 or 3 sets of interviews not to get a job one time before. So you gotta appreciate they ain't waste your time though. At least,
I was gonna say, because if you already had the mindset that you ain't about hiring me, bro, don't make me waste my gas.
Yeah, I feel that. Don't waste my time. That's what I'm saying. Don't waste my time. Hey, what if they keep it hot with you though? Just be like, look, we got this little voucher. Take this interview. We open you up a check.
Paying people on the side. Now, if they paying people on the side, I'm cool. That's even better.
I'm straight with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, but now Wells Fargo stay in trouble. When I was working there, that's when they had got in trouble for opening fake accounts. And one of the ladies that transferred to the bank, I ended up working there. She was up in one of the ones that got in trouble up north, because there's always some northern people that's doing shit up in Philadelphia anyway. I don't care. I don't work there anymore. It's all they didn't pay their money. I didn't open no fake accounts. But yeah, they was she showed us exactly how they do it and everything. For like, hey, Wells stay in some trouble now, but all banks stay in trouble because all banks be doing a national bank be doing Wells, Bank of America, BB&T, True, all damn, JP Morgan,
line steppers. No,
bitch. One of my favorite phrases.
I'll take my train money because I'll get a part of this 85 M's. So if any other company wants to do that, feel free. Right. I'll come through. I'll waste my little time. But I'm gonna holler at the Better Business Bureau after
I want my money
for sure.
I need a part of that check.
Nah, but yeah, they could have just did. Yeah, they could have just had the interview. But like I said, I appreciate them not wasting my time. As somebody that's been through 2-3 rounds of interviews, for them just to be like, "Thank you for your consideration." Man, you be wanting to throw that phone when that email cut through. Like, ain't no way y'all ain't hiring me after that. Boy,
that email beat you home. I'm telling you.
Now that would piss me off, bro. Y'all didn't even let me get out of the building. They just be like, yeah, we cool.
Yo, you might as well tell me this ain't gonna work before I
left. Yeah, y'all could have told me
that. And then they mess your name up on the way out. Well, thanks for coming again.
Hey, they give you a good handshake. What was your name again? No, I
Don't
ain't
even
gonna lie,
worry
real quick
about
before
it.
I get out this story. One of my worst interviews, bro, this is right before I found a full-time job. So you know how they'll lie to you sometimes with dealerships, like they're really just hiring for car sales, but they'll tell you they like hiring for loan officers, back office, all that stuff. So that's what they said they was hiring for. I'm looking for a full-time job. I thought it was that. Went out, bought me spent my last to get a suit, bro. Did everything. Go to the interview, got my resume printed out, got my photo with all of. Dude shows up late, ain't even looked at my resume. He starts looking at it, he goes, so why are you interested in selling cars? I was like, well, this wasn't, a salesman position while looking at. He's like, okay, cool. So, like, again, so what you gotta get selling cars? Like, why don't you want to sell a car? I'm like, man, this nigga interviewing me for sick, bro. Wasting my time. Spent my last little money on the suit there. They even got a job at Lincoln Financial like 2 months later, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, shout out to wasting people time in interviews, man. It's
Say
golden.
that receipt.
Don't play with my time.
Bro, that was a waste of my time, bro. It took off. Back when you was struggling, like I barely got gas to go drive and do this shit. Like, it was that bad. Like walked out that interview so defeated, boy. That was a low moment for us. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah.
He gonna cry in the car.
Boy, I won't far from. But you talk about when you like something goes so bad, you call your girlfriend like in the car just like, baby, I don't know. You would even compress to yourself. You got to tell somebody, but nah, that's how shit be. Anyway. Go holler at your shorty, make sure she good. We'll be right back after this commercial.
Hey everybody, this is Karen from All the Girls. We would love for you to tune in every Wednesday at 9 a.m. for a new episode. Lock in, don't forget, Anti-Fiction TV.
All right, we back at it. Coaches, owners, they talking a little spicy right now. Mike McDaniel has some things to say about Tua. Jets owner Woody Johnson has some things to say about Justin Fields, man. I believe the quote on Mike McDaniel was something to the effect of the expectations that our quarterback won't throw 10 picks.
10. Dang.
That is an absurd number. That is an absurd
number.
Yeah.
Out of all numbers, why pick that one?
It comes from context that he had 10 turnovers in the last 2 games, bro.
I'm with you. I get that.
But it's like one game.
Yeah, but I say but if the average person gonna hear that and be like, "Oh, he throwing 10 picks." That's what.
I mean, Tua was bad. Now, don't get it wrong.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you, man. And all the concussions, like everything that comes with the Miami quarterback, it's just in a bad place. I think both of them need to move on from each other. It's time to either figure out something.
Mike McDaniel.
Not even Mike. I'm just talking about Tua in the Dolphins.
Oh, it's time for them to split. Gotcha.
Yeah, I think it's time for them to split. And I don't like the Dolphins coach. I seen a lot of people trying to say that you need to stick it out with him, bring another quarterback in, try to run it without him. But I think
he's OC somewhere.
I just don't like it, man. But like you said, Tua's been bad, bro. And for them to say that about him is even worse.
10 picks, man, it's crazy.
Tua has been asked though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, I can't deny that, but your coach, you know, you don't.
Yeah, but 2 things can be true.
Bus like that. Yeah,
he's too friendly, bro. McDaniels is just too friendly.
But that you
come in, buddy, lost the locker room.
Now that I agree with. He don't got the locker room no more. Yeah.
So like, I think that's the move. Tua also pretty bad play as well, but once the coach loses the locker room, it's kind of hard to get that team to rally around you for real. So
for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I don't call for jobs like I said, but I was shocked he didn't get let go Sunday after that Browns game. I kind of thought it was over after that.
Recession indicator, bro.
I don't think he their coach at the beginning of next season.
Oh no way. I don't see it.
I think they won't there, bro.
Whoa, Stu. Side note, I just called what you said. You said you don't call for jobs. Billy Napier probably.
I didn't call for it. I never said I want him gone. Did I?
Okay, my bad. Hey, I might.
No, you absolutely.
I might have said it's time.
Just a side note. Just a side note. I wanted to make it. I didn't just want to breeze over that. So,
no, you good. I might have said it's time. I don't remember outright saying. I might say it's time to go. I ain't say fire. You know, I ain't pressed that button.
Part ways.
Part ways.
I agree with Varr here. I mean, you're talking about these are people. I'm talking about Tua and McDaniel now. They got their backs against the wall, right? And he has lost out of the locker room. When you all buddy, it's all kiki ha ha. Now first year,
shit work when you win.
Yeah. You get to them December, January games. You don't play so well. People start to notice. And now you've lost that locker room. People don't respect you. Expect a grown-ass defensive lineman, 29-year-old, got however many baby mothers and kids, got to take care of his family, his mom's, all that. Listening to Mike McDaniel, nah, I'm not with that. Like they clowning him. But I did want to talk these quotes, these Florida men, Tua and Mike McDaniel. Tua, I just want to give out 3 quotes that he gave out this past season. I just feel like he's talking more and talking a little like.
I never heard Tua talk this much.
Yeah, I had an interview with someone today, and I was just like interviewing them, and I'm like, well, people will say the same thing that they're saying now, like when you got the job and all of that they would say on their pre-interview. So pre-draft, this is a Tua quote. I'm not the tallest guy back there. Sometimes when that really happens, you don't want to just throw it blindly. He's talking about not passing it to Jalen Waddle enough, saying he's not tall enough. I'm like, damn, you got the job now. Now suddenly you're not tall enough. Okay. He also said about Josh Allen, I can't do half of what he does.
No, he's wild when he said that.
What are you doing, bro? What are you? This is
I don't think I would admit that
as a competitor,
professional athlete
going against my, my peer. It's no way in hell I'm saying something like that.
I don't know. Like, if anything, I stand right next to him. We're competitive.
I better be as good as he is. Yeah,
I can't say you can say Brady used to say that all the time. He said, "I'm gonna just beat you with my mind, bro."
But Brady could congratulate the other player while not belittling himself.
Exactly.
That's the difference.
Right.
He basically said, "I can't do what that guy does."
He's twice as good as I am.
It's right. And then the last thing he said, I know people feel this way, is where you got some North Carolina guys in here. Talking about Cam Newton, MVP, 2015 MVP, Cam Newton. I want to see anybody on the streets come play quarterback. Cam did that. He made it to a Super Bowl. He won MVP too. Florida man with these crazy quotes. Back against the wall. They're definitely. I think both of them are going to be out of here.
Yeah, like you said, Mike McDaniel lost the locker room. I think it's possible for a quarterback to lose locker room. I don't think Tua's teammates too much.
Tua been
rocking with him right now. And then for him to get up there and talk about, we having team meetings and people not going. Like, you admit you got team meetings and you saying people not coming. Like, you
saying I ain't going there.
Does that? Like,
who is this guy?
You might as well name him. Hey, you gonna go that far? Name him. Who ain't come to the meeting? Tua? Hey, talk about it. Anyway, in other news, I guess, of owners wilding, that's not Jerry Jones for once. Woody Johnson, Justin Fields. What did he say? How did he say the quote? Was like, I don't think he win with a quarterback that looks like that. Hold on, what was the exact quote? He said,
"Bro,
he went crazy on him."
I will say this: Justin Fields has been playing bad. We can all agree.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
But when your owner comes out and says things like that, man, I don't. Where do you go from here?
Yeah, I got it pulled up. So
I'll never get used to that, bro. It's crazy.
Man, that was crazy for your owner to do it. So basically, what he started, it looks like Glenn, in quotes, Aaron Glenn, the head coach, is turning around part of it. He then went on to say, "It's hard when you have a quarterback with the rating that we've got. He has the ability, but something is not jiving. If you look at any head coach with a quarterback like that, you are going to see similar results across the league. You have to play consistently at that position, and that's what we're trying to do for the remainder of the season." You ain't even mention my man's name. You talking about him like a redheaded stepchild. Like that.
He talking about him like he one of his assets, which is it. That's what he is.
Well, he is. That's what you owner. You can talk about people like that.
Yeah, he don't care, man. He got money invested. He upset about it.
Hey, you said it perfectly, Verb. He's an owner and he got money invested. You are an asset. This is a return on my investment, and you ain't returning my investment right now.
But since he's taken over the Jets, when has he got any type of return?
That's been Ryan, pretty bad. Years. Yeah, that small sample size of what Mark Sanchez and Rex Ryan.
The butt fumble.
Mark Sanchez.
Mark Sanchez. Never mind. We'll leave Mark.
He wild.
Yeah, I want to say he wild. The video. When the story first broke, I said, "What the fuck, Mark Sanchez doing to get stabbed? Like, what he on?" And then as it kept going, I was like, "Oh, this man get drunk and think he's Superman out here." So okay. But yeah, I ain't see that coming out of old Marky Mark. But anyway, Jets owner Woody Johnson, that's just out of pocket.
Man, he need to go ahead and sell the team, bro. As long as he in the holding the reins, bro.
It's stay with NFL owners, bro. But 32 of them, no matter how bad we are, y'all still come. That's the thing with fans, bro. Well, minus Carolina and the smaller market teams, because when they suck, people would generally stop coming. But people like the Jets, the Cowboys, the Giants, the Redskins, like real brand name, it don't matter what happens. People gonna come every game. It don't matter. It don't matter.
Bro,
So that's why owners don't care.
Bro, the Jets, like when Aaron Glenn did that dance, bro, I thought they won that game, bro. Like,
yeah, no, they lost it. They have not won a game this year.
that nigga was,
I think that was against the Bucks, wasn't it? I think it was.
Yeah, and ever since then, ugly. So we can blame the dance too.
Yeah,
no, I think we're talking about Mike McDaniel may have been too nice. I know this is an owner, but I have no problem with people that take what they do seriously. Maybe Woody Johnson doesn't as far as football. You know, he has a ton of other things going on. Yeah. I think him and his brother were getting into it at one point. Who gonna own the team? But I mean, he didn't say nothing too crazy. He didn't call him out his name.
Yeah, he didn't say his name.
He's bad at football. He said, "Listen, like it's tough." Let me bring up the quote just to make sure I don't misquote him. But he says, "If we can't complete a pass, if we can just complete a pass, it will look good." Yeah, because this Justin Fields is terrible.
Yeah,
we talked about it couple of nights ago. He's not played good. He can't complete passes anymore.
This is the same quarterback though that we talking about that started off the season last year at 4-2 with the Steelers.
He did, but
this is the same organization who there have been multiple quarterbacks who's left the organization and actually turned into somebody.
Quarterbacks, coaches,
organization, bro. I know Justin Fields isn't playing well, but at the same time, I feel like that organization just as a whole, like the preparation for games maybe or whatever it may be, and from the front office down.
It couldn't have gone to a worse organization, bro. You're absolutely.
You went to Cleveland, but yeah, no, just how bad was it?
I mean, they're the same.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I'm saying no, habitually bad, or the Raiders, something like that affect habitually bad organization. Yeah, it's
crazy.
There's nothing you can do to save those teams. Like you can't.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers looked like trash last year. He went to Pittsburgh. Now he's balling out.
Maybe he is better. But
I don't know how many more chances he gonna get though. Just to be real,
none. This probably.
I don't see him getting any more chances. Like he'll be on a roster, he'll be a backup somewhere, but I don't see him getting another starter chance. Like somebody get hurt maybe, but it's
I think
about
Aaron
over.
Glenn has to take some accountability though.
Like, he's not absolved of blame because the Jets defense has been horrendous. On top of that, like.
No turnovers. I didn't think he was very good as a defensive coordinator in Detroit. I think that they drafted well with Brad Holmes. Shout out to Black Man GM. You got Hutchinson, who's had 5 straight sacks in 5 games now. You had Arnold, that cornerback, Brian Brandt. They drafted extremely well.
He kind of began toasted over here.
You guys get coaching jobs off of that, right? And but yeah, we 0-6, 0-7, whatever they are, they look bad.
Yeah, I feel like he more so got that coaching job because of like all the injuries the Lions had on defense. Everybody was kind of looking at it like, you know what I'm saying, taking it with a grain of salt. Like, they still winning. You know what I'm saying? They still finding a way to get the job done. So I feel like that more so got him the job as well. I didn't think he was all that great of a defensive coordinator either, but recency bias.
I seen a good argument. For sake of time, we can just go yes or no. You ain't really got to go too deep into it. Pause. But if you combine the Jets and the Browns roster, would they be a playoff team?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
But they
that's cool. I agree. See, I made the point on Instagram. You could combine any two NFL rosters and they would be a playoff team. No matter how bad they are.
Aaron Glenn, what's his name? Kevin.
I said that would be the problem. Coaching and who playing quarterback if you combine those two, though.
So do it starting.
I'm thinking, yes. Myles Garrett and Quentin Williams, like.
No, I'm saying, the defense would be crazy, bro.
That Browns defense already is crazy.
Yeah, the D-line would be a fool, and you got some good receivers if you think about it, because you would have Garrett Wilson,
Judy.
You still got Judy. You got Joku at tight end. Like they would have some.
Quinshawn.
Yeah, I still feel like they'll find a way to fuck it up, bro. Like any two teams combined together that can find a way to fuck up an opportunity, it's them.
The Browns and the Jets, call them the best.
What's 2 words then? The Raiders and the damn, who else bad?
The Raiders and the Saints.
Raiders and the Saints. Could they make a playoff team? You combine them two. That's a good one.
Pete Carroll coaching.
No, I don't like that.
Raiders of the Saints.
I don't like that.
Mr. Rattler for 300, bro.
I
Who your
don't
quarterback in them two play?
Yeah, that was nice.
Mr. Rattler, bro.
Oh,
Doc Bauer.
Yeah, we go ahead.
That's the issue.
Yeah. We can go ahead and go to our.
he said we go ahead and get on. Hey,
Yeah,
that might be
yeah.
a good topic. We may have to run through that one time.
They still
Combine
got
two
Taysom
teams.
Hill, bro.
Taysom playing
Bruh.
quarterback.
They running with Wildcat the whole game, bro.
That's a new segment. If we combine two,
We
then they make the
combine two
playoffs.
teams and they be a playoff team.
like
Yeah,
that,
we should write that down. Basketball and all that. But anyway,
A whole
we'll
lot
go
of
ahead and get y'all
ass.
up out of here, man. America's favorite segment, Verb favorite segment, Freaky Fridays with Verb. What you got for the people?
Yes, sir. I got one that came out in 2008. You know, it's a goodie. Got my boy Avant. My thoughts of that album, and it's separated, bro. It's the intro to the album. It's one of those ones. I feel like it's a
My dog was
real good
hurt.
song. Oh yeah, everybody say it's one of them. It's a not a sad song, but I guess you can call it that. But it's a
We
good
can't
song.
stand
Bro.
one
Really,
another.
yeah, bro. It's crazy.
We-
But it's one of them ones though. Production was fire, all like the right and everything. It's a good joint.
Usually be on the love making tip. That was a little side. That was a little, of course for you, man. Now that one ain't too.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could in theory though. You get that mad at each other. You get that
Yeah,
happy
for
again.
sure, absolutely. Yeah.
Hey. Anyway, man,
Mhm.
episode 59 for everybody. Got my dog Varr, my dog Markus with me. Everybody, Jay, Verb, boy Stu. Like, comment, share, subscribe. YouTube 9 a.m. Fridays.
We out.